adventurers, we sure hope you like this double feature of Pinkalicious. If you would kindly like and subscribe so we can hang out all the time. Thank you for joining us and being part of the party. Enjoy the stories. The girls and Peter. My friends and I were in the park when I heard my favorite song. Kendra's band is rock-tastic, I said. Let's dance to the music, Molly said. We twirled and spun. I wish we had a band, Allison said. Me too, I said. Let's start our own band. When the song was over, I said to Kendra, we're starting a band too. What kind of instruments do you have? Asked Kendra. Molly said. We don't have any, Allison said. Kendra looked confused. How can you play music without any instruments? She asked. Kendra's right, Rose said sadly. How can we have a band without instruments? I sat down to think. The park was noisy. A boy bounced a ball with a thump. A girl rang her bicycle bell. The bell made a ring sound. I closed my eyes and listened. Thump, ring, thump, ring. Do you hear that? I asked my friends. When those noises come together, it sounds like music. It even has a beat, Molly said. I know how we can have a band, I said. We can make our instruments. We went to my house to get materials. What can we use to make sounds? Allison asked. Tons of things make great sounds, I said. Like these spoons, Rose said. She drummed on the table. That sounds like music, I said. Rose scraped a fork on a bottle. Eek, that doesn't sound good, Molly said. Allison banged on a pot. Too loud, I said. I guess we need to find the right sound, I giggled. Molly shook a homemade rattle. Now that's pink-a-pretty, I said. We kept working until we each had our own sound. We went to the park to try out our new instruments. Come hear us play, I said to Kendra. Play what? Kendra asked. Are those supposed to be instruments? I looked at Kendra's fancy guitar and then at my homemade banjo. Suddenly, our new instruments didn't seem so great. I don't think our instruments are good enough. We can't be a band, I said sadly. I dragged myself home. Did you make that? Peter asked when he saw my banjo. Can I try it? He danced as he strummed. That looks fun, Rose said. Rose, Molly, and Allison joined Peter. Mommy and Daddy came to listen. Sing a song, Pinkalicious, Daddy said. 1, 2, 3, 4, Pinkville rocks forevermore, I sang. You sound like a real band. Bravo, Mommy said. Introducing the Pinkettes, I said. Band hug, Molly said. We sound like rock stars, I said. Now we need to look like rock stars. Let's meet in the park, Rose said. Dressed like the Pinkettes. I'm coming too, Peter said. Our band was ready. Time to rock and roll, I said. We got the beat and added a melody. We were making music. It was so much fun, I barely noticed a crowd had formed. Look at Kendra, Rose said suddenly. Wow, I said, she's dancing to our music. They do look like rock stars, don't they?
Uh-huh.
Very. Go Pinkettes, Kendra cheered. I guess you don't need fancy instruments to make music. Do you know what's better than one band? I asked Kendra. 2 bands together. Kendra's band joined ours. Their speakers made our music so loud, it could be heard all over Pinkville. Everyone sang together. 1, 2, 3, 4, Pinkville rocks forevermore. Everyone's like, woohoo! Oh, Pinkalicious, treasure-tastic. I'm ready to hike, I said to my little brother Peter. I twirled to show off my new Pinkatastic pants. So many pockets. Look at all my pockets, I said. They're perfect for collecting treasures. Can I collect treasures too? Peter asked. Yes, I said. Let's play treasure hunters. Whoever finds the best treasure wins. Follow the signs for the pink trail, Daddy said. On your mark, get set, go treasure hunt, I said to Peter. I saw pink-a-pretty berries. I spotted treasure, I said. Look what I found, Peter said at the same time. I gasped when I saw what Peter had. A 4-leaf clover, I said. How did you find that? I guess I'm lucky, Peter said. I put berries in one of my pockets. They didn't seem so exciting anymore. I'm going to find something even better, I said. It will be treasure-tastic. I collected a yellow buttercup. I found a teeny tiny pine cone. I filled my pockets with handfuls of seeds, perfect acorns, leaves, and flowers in every color. My treasures were pretty, but they still weren't as good as Peter's 4-leaf clover. Whoa, look at her pockets. Guess I'm not a great treasure hunter, I said. We reached a clearing at the top of the hill. You can see all of Pinkville from here, Daddy said. There's our house, Lummy said. I see Mr. Swizzle's ice cream shop, Daddy said. Everything is so tiny, Peter said. Come look, Pinkalicious. Not now, I said to Peter. I'm too busy searching for treasure. A pink bird landed on the shrub. Do you know where I can find a pink-tastic, pink-perfect treasure? I asked the bird. Tweet, tweet, the birdie chirped. Suddenly, I spotted something next to it. Guess what, Peter, I said. I found the most pink, amazing treasure in the forest. I held out a perfectly pink, heart-shaped leaf. I found a heart, too, Peter said. He showed me a pink, heart-shaped rose. Ooh. I couldn't believe Peter found a better treasure again. I stomped off to collect more treasures. My pockets were bursting, but I could not stop. I heard a pitter-patter. A cute bunny was following us. So was the pink bird. What are they eating? Peter asked. An acorn fell out of my pocket. A squirrel came to nibble at it. My pockets are leaking, I gasped. The animals are eating my treasures. I think they like them, Peter said. More animals came over. Oh, deer, I said, as a deer joined the group. Look at all the animals, Peter said. I've never seen anything like it, said Mommy. I patted my torn pockets. It's all because of my treasures, I said proudly. Thank you, Pinkalicious, Daddy said. What a special day. You're welcome, I said, but I'm not the only one to thank. I waved to the woodland animals. Thank you, I called to them. I'll treasure this hike forever. Knock, knock. Who's there? Ice cream soda. Ice cream soda who? Ice cream soda, people can hear me.